Hello everybody, welcome back. Today I am going to be going through all of my seed starting supplies, and I figured that there's going to be a lot of new gardeners this season, so why not make a quick video and share what I know. I've been gardening for some time now, and I'm nowhere near a pro, but I do have some knowledge in this area, so I figured I would share. Alright guys, so there are a few important things when you're getting ready to start some seeds. You need containers or pots to grow them in. You need a soil, and you need to be able to water them. And sunlight, that's important too. Well, an artificial light or sunlight. So the first thing that is really important is your pot. Now these are from Bootstrap Farmer. They're like really sturdy, like good quality pots that I'm gonna hopefully use from season to season. You can just go to your local like big box store and buy these. They're not going to be this type of quality though. They're going to be like, they're kind of flimsy, and you're going to have to reuse them or like get rid of them and use new ones every year. I got sick of doing that, so I finally just invested in some good pots. So yes, these are really awesome, and they come in, if you end up buying them from Bootstrap Farmer, or like Walmart has these too, but again, lesser quality. They come in like this tray, so you can just have your pots, put them in the tray, carry the whole tray out with you whenever you need to go transplant these. So I got sets of those, but before they go into these ones, I have this 72 cell plug tray. I also got this from Bootstrap Farmer, and I'm gonna start seeds in this and then transplant them into these, and then from these out into the garden or greenhouse or wherever. This is a microgreen tray. This is a 1020 microgreen tray. Underneath all of these, I'm also putting 1020 trays. That's just to protect the surface that you are growing on, or you could bottom water. You can bottom water in a 1020 tray like to water your transplants, so you don't end up dislodging the seeds of plants that have really small seeds. The next thing is soil. So you want to make sure you get a seed starter mix. That's what this one is. I just got this one from my local greenhouse. Starter seed mix is very light, very fluffy. It drains water easy. It's really good for starting seeds, hence why it's seed starting mix. Like you can make your own. There are recipes for that online, but just buying the bag stuff is a lot easier, especially if you're a first timer that's starting a new garden and you want to start seeds for the first time. Next, let's talk about light. So if this is your first time growing anything, you can absolutely put your seeds in a sunny windowsill and they will grow. They'll germinate, they'll grow. Everything will be fine. They might end up a little bit leggy because they're stretching for that sunlight. But if you have the funds or whatever to invest in some grow lights, I suggest you do it. This one is by Fairy Moors. I got these at Home Depot last year. I have a few of these, and they fit a 1020 tray underneath them, like perfect. I also have like this one. This is like the first grow light I ever had. It was like this little, I think it's like a chicken light, and you can put a grow light bulb in it, and you can hang this over, I clamped it onto my counter, and I was growing apple seeds with the girls underneath it, which was really fun. But yeah, you can just use something as simple as this. This is like $10 for this whole thing. So light is really important. You don't want your seedlings to be stretching for the light, because if they do, they're gonna end up leggy and be more susceptible to disease and pests when you put them out into your garden. Next is watering. So when I first start my seeds, I'm gonna make a video on that for you guys too, because if you're a new beginner and you want some tips, then I'll give them to you. So while you're watering your seedlings, which is really important, you don't want them to dry out, because once they germinate and they dry out, they're gonna die, or once they are in the process of germinating and they don't have the water they need, they're gonna die. So to water seeds before they germinate and like after germination, before they get their first set of true leaves, I always water like with a water bottle. This is just like a mister. It just keeps the soil moist. I hate that word. But so yeah, I use a water bottle, and then I can bottom water too, just like using a 10-20 tray, so the plants can absorb the water through the roots once they get a little bit bigger. But until then, I use a water bottle. Next, plant tags. So these are plant tags that I made from recycling yogurt containers. You can buy these. I don't see why people buy these. I just think it's like, I don't know, just use what you have. So I made them like this. Brooklyn helped me cut them out. They're beautiful. I'm just gonna write on them with a like a laundry marker and hope that that doesn't wash off when I put these out into the garden. So yeah, I just use yogurt containers, cut them up into tags. It's free, they're great. Use what you have. And lastly, the seeds. The seeds are the most important part to starting seeds. These are my seeds, seed bucket. And then I have seeds in this as well. If you haven't already, I would definitely put in your order for your seeds or stop in at a big box store. They have their seeds out right now. I would get those sooner rather than later, just to make sure you get varieties that you want to grow. There was a seed shortage last year, and there is already one this year starting. So go ahead and get your seeds. Get excited to plant something new. So I have all of my seeds, too many seeds, but this is where I keep them. Nothing fancy, nothing, anything. It's just what works for me. So there you have it. There's all the things that I use when I am starting seeds. The most important thing I can say here is give it a shot, give it a try. If you haven't started seeds before and you want to dabble in something new and get your hands a little dirty, then I say go for it. If you have kids and they're showing any interest at all of gardening, or even if they're not, like, kids love to get their hands dirty, so plant something new, plant something old, I don't know. And if you have tried, you failed, give it another shot. Growing food for your family it's great. It's an amazing feeling. So I hope that this video encouraged you to give it a shot. Thanks for watching.
Do you want it on the bun?
What are you eating?